Good day, my name is Richard and a warm welcome to Tutoring with Richard, where we cover the South African school syllabus and nature topics. Today we're going to cover Maths in 6. The topic of this tutorial is parametric equations. Let's get straight into it. The first thing you need to understand about parametric equations is that they do have a formula. The formula goes thus: dy over dx, which is your derivative, your first order derivative, is equal to dy over dt multiplied by dt over dx, which means that your dx will become a fraction. Your dx will be in the denominator. This will become apparent when I do the first sum on the board, and you'll see what y and x are. Then the second order derivative is the derivative of the first derivative that you did, multiplied by the dt over dx. Okay, let's do the first sum and then you can see what I'm talking about. Okay. Now, this is x and that is y. xy. So, now the derivative of y, or the derivative of x, I'm going to do them here on the right hand side. The derivative of x is r sine t minus minus r sine t. The derivative of y is r cos t. Okay. Now what we're going to have to do is put them inside our equation. So, dy over dt, that goes here, so that is r cos t multiplied by dt over dx, so that is minus r sine 1 over minus r sine t. Okay, how are we going to get this next is we put them both together. So it's r cos t over minus r sine t. So r and r cancel, so we're left with minus cos t over sine t. Right. So cos over sine, as you well know, is cot. So minus cot t is equal to dy over dx. Now, dy over dx is equal to minus cot t. Is getting our second order derivative. Next stage is getting our second order derivative into play. So we have d over dt multiplied by minus cot t multiplied by 1 over minus r sine t. Now what we need to do is take the derivative of cot t, which is cosec. Cosec squared. Cosec squared t minus multiplied by 1 over r minus r sine t. Right, minus times a minus gives you a positive. So let's just take that out. Positive, positive. Right, so what we are left with is cosec, which is 1 over sine. So 1 over sine squared t multiplied by r sine t is 1 over r sine cubed t, which we can bring back and say it is r cosec cubed t. So, next sum. Okay. X prime, y prime. X prime, the derivative of x is 3t squared, and the derivative of y is 4t. Now, we take our first and second order derivatives, but first we do our first order. Our first order is 4t multiplied by 1 over 3t squared. So that would equal 4t over 3t squared. Alright, so this will be 4 over 3. Now t cancels another t here, and we're left with 4 over 3t as our dy over dx. Okay, so dy over dx equals 4 over 3t. Now we're going to do a second order derivative. And we're going to do a second order. Second order derivative goes dt d over dt multiplied by 4 over 3t multiplied by 1 over 3t squared. Let's take the derivative of this. So this will be 4 over 3 t to the minus 1. So this comes down to minus 1, minus 1. So this is minus 4 over 3 t squared. And that is our final answer. Okay, our next sum is going to go y is equal to 2 sine t, x is equal to cos 2t. Right, so y prime, x prime. So y prime is 2 cos t. Now this will be, the cos will be minus 2 sine 2t. Right, now what we have is 2 cos t over minus times over 1 times 1 over minus 2 sine 2t. Let's bring these and put them underneath. So 2 cos t over minus 2 sine 2t. Now the 2 2's cancel. Now the 2 2's cancel. The 2's above and the 2 below cancel. And we're left with a minus. Now the next step is the identity. The identity of sine 2t, its identity. So cos t, its identity is 2 sine t cos t. That's its identity. That's one of its identities. So what we have, now what we can do is, because it's a multiplication, we can cancel that and cancel that. So what we are left with is minus a half multiplied by 1 over sine t, which equals a half cosec t. Now what we need to do, and that is dy over dx, which is equal to a half cosec, and that is dy over dx, which is equal to a half cosec t. Next part. Some of this is dt, d over dt, which is multiplied by a half cosec t multiplied by 1 over minus 2 sine 2t. We have a half cosec t is cosec t cot t multiplied by, now we're going to take our little sum and convert it now. So this will be 1 over minus 4 sine t cos t. All right. It's 2 multiplied by 4 is 8. So 2 is 8. So this is 1 over 8 multiplied by cosec cot t cotec t over sine t cos t. Now what we do is 1 over 8 multiplied by cosec is 1 over sine t cot t all over sine t cos t. And cot is cos t over sine t. What happens now is that both of these come down. So this comes down. So what we are left with, because they come down, it's 1 over 8 multiplied by sine 3t cos t over cos t over 1 multiplied by 1. Okay, so cos and cos cancel. Now we are left with 1 over 8 sine 3t. And that is our final answer. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a like and subscribe. It really helps with the algorithm and to grow the channel. Positive feedback is most welcome. I enjoy reading your comments. Please use the comments section to let me know what topics you'd like me to cover in upcoming videos. Be at peace, be kind to each other, and remember, passing well is achievable. Have a great day. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video.